Live from Hallandale Beach, it's Holistic Strides. Hey now, everybody. Welcome to Holistic Strides, a Start With Your Feet production. We are coming to you live on tape from my office in sunny Hallandale Beach, Florida. My name is Dr. Richard J. Rimler, otherwise known as Doc Rick, and I am one of a few holistic podiatrists in the country. I am your host of Holistic Strides, a talk show devoted to taking small but powerful steps down a path to a more holistic lifestyle with an emphasis on foot health and the Start With Your Feet approach to wellness. This includes unique advice on supportive shoes, orthotics, exercise via high intensity interval training, organic nutrition, vitamins and supplements, and stress management. So, why should you watch or listen to my show? The short answer is to achieve better health through self empowerment with the understanding that it all starts with your feet. The idea is to add one holistic principle to your life every month so it becomes a habit and gradually transform yourself to better health. Just take it one step at a time. I can guide you since I have undergone the same transformation. Therefore, I walk the walk. Today, I will be talking about the first blog that I ever wrote, which is called Health, Love, and Money. Before we get to that, I want to go over what I feel is the most important thing you can do for your health besides not smoking cigarettes: high intensity interval training, which goes by the acronym HIT. Start by picking your preferred mode of exercise. It could be walking, running, using an elliptical bike, an elliptical machine, an exercise bike, an elliptical machine, treadmill, doing jumping jacks, or swimming. Do this close to home for convenience and to avoid excuses not to do it. Try doing it in the morning since it only takes 10 to 12 minutes. That way, you can get it in before work or school. Otherwise, do it when it works best for your schedule. Try to do this 3 to 5 times per week, such as Monday through Friday, while you are in work mentality. Here is my personal prescription for high intensity interval training. Start off with a 20-second fast velocity, followed by a 1-minute slow recovery speed, and do this for 6 intervals. In my case, I go out to the street in front of my house and I sprint for 20 seconds. Then, after the recovery portion of roughly 1 minute of walking slow, I reverse my direction and sprint for another 20 seconds. That's to comprise the next interval. After doing 6 intervals at 20 seconds fast speed, I then switch to a 15-second fast velocity, followed by the same 1-minute slow recovery speed. And I do this for the final 3 intervals. Guess what? You are now done and ready to shower. The take home point is that the final 3 intervals must be done at a faster speed to reap the benefits, which are substantial. Those benefits include strengthening your lungs and heart, aiding in weight loss by inducing a 12-hour fat afterburn, reducing Alzheimer's risk via enhanced body oxygenation, and most notably, being anti-aging. Think of it as your own personal stem cell treatment given to you by yourself. I have been personally doing this technique since I first heard about it when I was age 50. And I can honestly tell you that this is one of the main reasons for my continued good health into my 60s. By the way, you can access a free ebook download about HIT, including my prescription, by going to my website, startwithyourfeet.com. You will then find it in the blog section. I invite everyone to incorporate HIIT into your schedule and join the Start With Your Feet and Holistic Strides family by climbing aboard the wellness wagon with me. Now, let's get to our main topic, which I am going to be talking about the first blog that I ever wrote many years ago, which is called Health, Love, and Money. So I'm going to read it first. It's kind of short, and then I'll make some comments. So, a dear patient of mine who was a college finance professor once told me that the three most important things in life, in order of importance, are health, followed by love, followed by money. At the top of health is wellness. I believe that you should start with your feet for wellness. So, you need to give your feet top priority, although they are below you. I would like everyone to consider what your feet can do for you if you treat them well. By placing your feet in comfortable, supportive shoes and adding an orthotic, you will improve your ability to engage in daily living activities. From there, you will want to add the ability to exercise in order to stay fit or get fit. Then add in some key supplements and vitamins, an organic diet, and some stress management techniques. Now you are on your way to lowering your chances of getting chronic conditions such as high blood pressure, diabetes, and heart problems, and living longer with vitality. That is why my motto is start with your feet. So that's the first blog that I ever wrote, uh, based on a patient of mine who came up to me while I was treating him and told me that he gives a lecture to his students talking about, even though he was a finance professor, he told them that the order of importance is health, love, and money. And I believe that that is very true. So let's talk about health. The reason that I have my start with your feet philosophy is to talk about things that people are looking to do to incorporate into their lifestyle in regards to health. So, the 6 pillars of Start With Your Feet. So, one is supportive shoes, one is Docryx orthotics, the third is exercise, which includes high intensity interval training. It also includes weight training and stretching. The fourth item is organic nutrition, preferably vegetarian. The fifth item is vitamins and supplements to treat problems. And the sixth thing is stress management. So I am a firm believer that by having those pillars in place, you're going to set yourself up for self empowerment, and you will be able to influence your health in a big way by taking these factors into consideration. So, supportive shoes, mainly talking about a shoe that's got a firm back to it with a removable insole to place your orthotic into it, and making sure the shoe is of the right length and width. Orthotics are the basic principle of Start With Your Feet. I designed my own orthotic with a lab. Wanted to make it more affordable. And an orthotic is more than just an arch support. It's actually going to control motion in the back of the foot, the middle, and the front. I believe it's very important for everybody over the age of 40. Someone under 40, if you have a problem or a deformity or a very flat foot, you definitely want to start using them earlier in life also. Then you have the exercise portion of the health, love, and money. Exercise does not have to be a time-consuming thing. I prefer a 10 to 12 minute burst of high intensity interval training where you're going fast, slow, just for a short period of time. You're getting more bang for your buck, and you're doing it strategically that way is a way to actually build up your body and improve the strength of your heart and lungs, and to burn fat after the workout, not during. It's also anti-aging, which is a key factor. So That is the preferred form of aerobic exercise that I recommend. It's great for someone that is working or has kids or goes to school because it only takes about 10, 12 minutes. So you don't have to have a large amount of time to fit it in. Also, as part of that, you have weight training, which is very important. Also, you want to support your joints with healthy, strong muscles. You want to cut down on losing muscle mass as you get older by building up your muscles, and you can do that a couple times a week, either in the gym or at home, using exercises at home, using your body, using resistance bands, or by going to the gym. The final thing in the exercise portion is stretching. So I believe that you need to be stretching your calf every day with a wall push up and stretching and strengthening your lower back and upper back every day. So that is the exercise portion. Then we get into the nutrition portion of health, and I prefer organic nutrition to reduce your exposure to pesticides and to GMOs, which are bad for your health. I prefer to favor vegetarian diet because that's something that's going to reverse heart disease. So that is something that you're doing every day. You're eating every day. You want to eat real food. The food that you put into your body gets incorporated into your body. So you want to make sure that it doesn't have pesticides and chemicals and preservatives. So then we go on to vitamins and supplements. So there are things to take every day, regularly, to try to maintain health. And then if you have an issue, to me, the first thing that you want to do is you want to look at what foods you can eat to address the issue. What things are making it worse? What foods can make it better? So, for instance, for diabetes, if you're eating a lot of bread, just by switching to sprouted bread, which you can get in most stores, that sprouted bread will not raise your blood sugar. It will not turn to fat. It will not lead to uh, things that are going to be detrimental to your health. It actually acts like a vegetable in your body. So it's not going to have bad effects on your health. It's going to only have good effects on your health. So that is just an example of how nutrition plays a big role. Vitamins and supplements, getting back to that. So you want to treat things with vitamins and supplements before you even get to the prescription alternative. So there are many different things to do in the natural world for various problems that can help. You just have to know to dose it right. So you have to go to a functional medicine doctor, possibly a naturopath. Chiropractors know a lot about this, but you want to be able to do safer things that are not going to have side effects. And then if all else fails, or if the problem is super, super serious, it's not being addressed with vitamins and supplements, then of course you go to the prescription alternative and make sure that you are aware of side effects. And that to me is a logical way to address health issues. The final pillar of health in the Start With Your Feet family is stress management, and that includes such things as a positive attitude, having healthy relationships, having being present, being in the now. Hey, get in the now, and being in the moment, and trying to be cash, and trying to not let things upset you, taking deep breaths. All of these things are items that you can do to help your stress levels and keep your health at an optimum level. So when it comes to love, love is the second most important thing in health, love, and money, in that order. So love, of course, love of your significant other, love of your family, your parents, your children, your mishpucha, which is Yiddish for family, extended family, your friends, your acquaintances. You want to love people in your life. And if you have toxic people in your life, you need to keep them at a distance and possibly remove them from your life. So love is a true factor that needs to be throughout your life. It is a powerful force. It's what the Beatles were all about, and I think that's what the world should be all about. So bring love into your life and let it be important. The final part of this blog is money. Everyone thinks money is the number one thing, but money is actually the third thing, because you could have all the money in the world, and if you pass away, you can't take it with you. So have your health first, have love in your life, and then you have your money. Of course, money does help a lot of ways. You want to have a comfortable amount of money, but they have actually done studies and found there's a sweet spot and a comfort zone for having enough money to have your essentials taken care of and having some money for emergencies. But you do not need to have so much money that you don't know what to do with it. So everyone thinks that money is the number one thing, but on the grand scheme of things, it goes health, love, and money. So I hope that you can put this blog into your life, incorporate the perspective that it gives you as far as what's really important in life: health, love, and money. Well, it looks like we are out of here. I hope you enjoyed the show and learned something new today. I want to thank all of my Striders for your support and attention. I hope that you guys can incorporate today's topic into your lifestyle gradually over the next 30 days to make it a habit or a mindset, one small step at a time. Email me if you have any particular topics you would like me to talk about on future shows. The email is docrick@startwithyourfeet.com. Until next time, start thinking outside the box and keep watching and listening to Holistic Strides so you can keep on walking and running strong. See you next time.